Okay, let's take a look at question 13 on homework 6. They're giving us this function f of t equals 2 over the cubed root of 4t squared plus t. It looks complicated. You've got a cubed root in the denominator. What kind of rules do you have that you can do? I mean, maybe this is a quotient rule because we've got two things going on here. What are you going to do? Take a deep breath, as with all of these chain rule problems. And once you see how to set it up, you're going to realize that it's really not that difficult to solve. The first thing I need to do is get rid of this cubed root. This doesn't make me happy. There's not a whole lot that I can do as long as that's in my denominator. So the first thing that you need to recall, let's do a little box here, a remember box. Remember the cubed root of something, so let's just say it's the cubed root of x, just for now. The cubed root of anything is the same as writing that thing to the 1/3 power, okay? So this is the same as that, which means we can take kind of everything that's in here and just raise it to the 1/3 power. So f of t is actually equal to 2 over 4t squared plus t to the 1/3 power. Okay. Still got stuff in my denominator. I don't like that. I can bring this upstairs, and then this is a much simpler exercise. So let's do that. F prime of t. Well, how do I do it? The other thing you need to remember is that if you have 1 over x to the 3rd in your denominator, that's the same as having x to the negative 3rd. Basically, whatever your exponent is, you make it negative and you can bring it up into the numerator. So this is f of t equals 2 times 4t squared plus t to the negative 1/3. Because I brought it up, I have to make the exponent negative. Okay, well this looks like something we can solve. This is really just simple, straightforward chain rule. So let's go ahead and do it. F prime of t. I've got this 2 out here. It's just kind of a constant. There's no t's there, so I can just kind of keep it out front. Now I need to use my chain rule. So I need to bring down my exponent. So I'm going to be multiplying times negative 1/3. I need to write exactly what's inside the parentheses. So that's 4t squared plus t. And then I need to multiply that. Don't forget my exponent. I need to subtract 1 from my power, and that's going to be my new power. So negative 1/3 minus 1 is going to be negative 4/3. Okay? I had to subtract 1 from that. 1/3 minus 3/3, or negative 1/3 minus 3/3 is going to be negative 4/3. And now I multiply that times the derivative of what's on the inside. So for this one, I use the chain rule to multiply the 2 times the 4. That's going to give me an 8. T, 2 minus 1 is 1, so it's just 8t plus the derivative of t is 1, and that's it. This is it. Enter that into WebAssign and you will be fine. You don't have to simplify, don't multiply things out. This is how you want to enter it. You're going to have a number times some sort of negative fraction times a function raised to a negative fractional power times another function. That's all you need. WebAssign will take that. So what looked like a really, really horrible problem took a couple steps to make it look a little less horrible, and then we were able to do that whole derivative in just one step, okay? So this again was just doing the chain rule. I had a 2 out front. I just kept it out front because it's just, it's just something that we're multiplying everything by. I brought down my exponent. I wrote down exactly what was inside these parentheses. I changed my power by subtracting 1 from what the original power was, and then I just took the derivative of what was on the inside. That's all there is to do on question 13. If there's something you don't understand about that, shoot me an email and I will give you a little more help.